Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with Philippe Nora from Funforge, and you've brought us Pocket Madness, a mighty game in a little box.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are we trying to accomplish?
So, in Pocket Madness, you are a cultist, okay? From the True Myth, and you will try to be the less mad of all of the cultists at the end of the game. Basically, it's a drawing game and a game where you will have to get rid of your hand. Okay. You will start the game with 2 cards. Okay. These cards will be location cards. There are cards going from a value of 6 to a value of 12 in the game, and there are as many cards as the value. So there are 6, 6, 7, 7, and so on.
10, 10s, yeah.
These cards will represent the locations where you are going to inquire, you know, about the True Myth and the creatures of it. At each turn, you will have a choice between 3 actions. The first action will be to draw 1 card into this path of cards. Okay, there are some of them are visible, some of them are hidden.
So if I do this, I know I'm going to get this 6, but the next time we don't know.
You don't know, but it might be useful. It might be useful too. You have the choice to draw between 1 to 3 cards, and you have to say how many cards before drawing them. So if you choose to draw, you say, okay, I take 2 cards. You take 1 visible, 1 hidden. Okay. Or you can discard cards from your hand if you have what it requires to discard the cards, which means you need to have at least 3 times the same card. Okay? So if, for instance, I have 3 times the 7, I can discard this card from my hand. Okay? This card, by the time I discard them, I can also get the power which is related to this card. It's called opening a portal.
Okay, so if that was true for the 7, that
I get as a thought the ruler, okay, which gives me 1 additional power that I can use during the turn. I can use it immediately, or I can choose to save it and to use it later on. But if another player discards the same kind of cards, he can get it from me, okay, and use it. So I need to think about it before choosing the time I did the action. The second possible action is to put a whole suite of cards, which means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I do this, I immediately give to all the other players 1 madness point, which are this small cube, and the first player who did this in the round gives 1 madness point to the other. If another player did this, or you manage to do this a second time, you will give 2 madness points and 3 madness points, and so on. Okay. 1 round will end when the deck is depleted, or if a player managed to get rid of all of his cards. Okay. If the deck is depleted, you will have the opportunity to put all of the cards that you may put on the table, which means you need to have at least 3 of them of each type.
Right.
Then you will receive 1 madness point corresponding to each kind of card, not to each card, but to each kind of card. So if I have, for instance, 3 10 and 1 7, I will receive 2 madness points. Okay.
Got it.
If a player manages to get rid of all of his hand, he will give 1 madness point to all of the other players, and he may get out half of the madness point he already has, rounded up. And the game ends basically when a player reaches at least 10 madness points.
Which may happen over multiple rounds, so...
Yeah, it may happen in the first round.
Fair enough.
Usually you play between 2 or 3 rounds, sometimes 4 rounds. It's a game that lasts about 20 minutes. It looks simple like this, but there is a lot of interaction between the cards, the powers, and the hand. chance of the opponents. So
I'm sticking by my opening statement that it's a mighty game in a little box.
yeah, exactly. It plays fast, but most of the time when you end the game, you want to play the game because
it's one of those.
you lost or you were not the less
Best 2 out of 3.
and you say, okay, I should have done this before and before. So that's funny. It's a game that we played a lot before publishing it, and every time it was the same. We were playing it again and again and again.
Well, Philippe, I think people are going to be very excited to go put this in their pockets if you would like to try going insane. And this is Pocket Madness from Funforge. Philippe, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.